Basic Skill Bootcamp Long Division Review. In today's lesson, students will review how to solve long division problems with remainders. With what? Very good. So today we're going to be reviewing how to perform long division. And there are 4 steps to long division. How many steps? 4 steps. Now today we're just focusing on the first 3 steps of long division. And the D stands for what? What does D stands for? It stands for what do you have to do first? You have to divide, right? And then M says what? What's the opposite of division? Multiplication. And then S, you're going to subtract. You're going to do what? Subtract. So we divide, multiply, subtract. Dad, mom, sister. Okay, so we're going to focus on these 3 first. So when you have a number under the box, what did I say? A number under the box. This number is typically the bigger number, okay, 24. What is this number called? It starts with a D. It is called a dividend. It's called a what? A dividend. We're going to break 24 into equal groups of 7. So you see this black number right here? This is the number you are skip counting by, okay? That's the number you're skip counting by. So you're going to skip count by 7 to try to get to a number that comes before 24. You don't want to go after, okay? So if we skip count by 7, skip count with me now. It goes 7, 14, 21, right? And then what would be the next number? 28. But 28 is more than 24, right? 28 is more. So you can only go to 21, right? So we're going to go ahead and count our tallies. How many tallies do we have? 3. Now it's very important that you put the 3, you line it up right here above the 4. Okay? Because that means that 7 goes into 24. It can make 3 groups. Right? 3 equal groups of 7. So put it above the 4. And we just divided. We said 24 divided by 7 is 3. Now we're going to multiply. 3 times 7. Well, 3 times 7 we know is 7, 14, 21. So then we put 21. And what is the third step here? The third step is to subtract. That's right. The third step is to subtract. So we're going to subtract 4, take away 1. It's 24, take away 21, but we just do 4, take away 1, which is 3. Okay, so now our this is what we have left over. What do we call this? This is called a what? It's left over. It's called a, starts with an R, remainder. So we say 3, remainder 3. And let me tell you something. If your remainder, I'm going to circle it. If the remainder is ever more than the divisor, that means that you can skip count 1 more time, okay? So make sure, the rule is that the remainder has to be less than the divisor. Is 3 less than 7? Yes. Let's read the next problem together. It says 62. Read it with me. I don't do this for myself. I know how to do this. So let's learn. This is 62 divided by 9. 62 divided by 9. Okay, so we're going to skip count by what number? What's this number? 9. We're going to get to a number that comes before 62. Right? Okay, so let's skip count by 9. Here we go. This one is to, if you're happy and you know it, okay, it's 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 60, 63, right, but is 63 more than 62? Right, so we're not going to go up to 63. We're only going to go up to 54. So this was, how many tallies here? We have 5 plus 1 more is 6. So the divisor, or the answer, would have to be 6. And then we're going to do the second step, which is multiply. We're going to do 6 times 9. Wait, 6 times 9 is what? 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. It's 54. So 6 times 9 is 54. Then we're going to subtract. That's the third step. Subtract those two numbers to find out what? What is this number going to be? It's going to be the remainder. How many is left over? Okay? So again, we're taking 62 minus 54. You look at the ones place. Is there more on the floor? Is 4 more than 2? Yes. More on the floor. Go next door. Grab 110. This becomes 5. And this now becomes 12. So you have 12 take away 4, 12, count back, 11, 10, 9, 8. All right, so let's take a look at this remainder here. The remainder is 8. Is 8 less than 9? Is 8 less than 9? Written like this. Is 8 less than 9? Yes? 9? Yeah, it is, right? 8 is less than 9. So that is a correct remainder. So what is the remainder? The remainder is 8. So the answer is 6, remainder 8, which means I can skip count by 9 6 times, but I have to add 8 more in order to get to 62. Okay, everybody read number 3 with me. Read it with me. It says 59 divided by 8. What does it say? 59 divided by 8. So our dividend is 59, and a divisor is 8. What are we going to skip count by? What's this number? This number is 8. We're skip counting by 8 to get to a number that is closest to 59, but it has to come before 59 when we skip count. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and skip count by 8. This is to the tune of I Love You. It goes like this. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. What would come next? 64, but 64 is too big. So we're going to go ahead and stop at 56. Okay? So let's count our tallies. We have a tally of 5 plus 2 more. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Very good. Okay? The next step, we just divided by skip counting. Next step is going to be, what does M stand for? M is multiply. Put a little multiplication sign in the corner. And now we have 7 times 8. Well, 7 times 8, remember, is 5, 6, 7, 8. Clap. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is going to be 56. 56. Okay? Remember, the number underneath has to be less than the number above. It has to be. Okay? So don't try and put a bigger number right here. 56 is smaller than 59. Yes. So let's go ahead and subtract. 9 take away 6. If you are still not sure how to do 9 take away 6, you could put some touch dots if you need to. Count back. Start with 9. Say 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So notice how I don't do 5 minus 5, because you know that 5 minus 5 is what? What is it? What's 5 take away 5? It's 0. Right? So what is the remainder here? The remainder is 3. Yes, and is 3 less than 8? Absolutely. So go ahead and get that down. Okay, and our last problem, problem number 4, it reads 46 divided by 6. So what number are we going to skip count by? We're going to skip count by 6 to get to a number that is less than 46. So let's go ahead and skip count by 6. It goes like this. It goes 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. What comes next? 48, right? But 48 is too big. So we're going to go ahead and stop here. Let's count our tallies. We have a tally of 5 plus 2. What's 5 plus 2? 5 plus 2 is 7. Our next step is to M, which is multiply. 7 times 6. Well, we stopped at, what 7 times 6? 7 times 6 is 42. That is correct. And 42, again, is less than 46. So when you subtract to find the remainder, you get that 6 take away 2 is what? What's 6 take away 2? 6 take away 2 is 4. So our remainder is what? The remainder is 4. And 4 is less than 6. So the answer is 7, remainder 4.